Overthinking slowly drains mental energy. Some people are not physically tired, they are mentally exhausted, not because life is impossible, but because their mind never stops running. Overthinking looks harmless at first, but slowly it drains your energy, your focus, your sleep, your peace, and eventually your entire emotional strength. Today, I want to talk about overthinking slowly drains mental energy, and it is not just motivation, it is practical, simple, real, and something you can actually use in everyday life. Why overthinking is so dangerous? Most people think overthinking is normal, and sometimes it is. Thinking carefully before making decisions is healthy, but overthinking is different. Overthinking means replaying the same problem again and again, imagining worst case scenarios, creating fear inside your own head, thinking without reaching solutions, mentally fighting invisible problems all day. And the scary part is many people do this every single day without realizing it. For example, you send a message, the person does not reply for 1 hour. Suddenly, your mind starts saying, did I say something wrong? Maybe they are angry. Maybe they do not like me anymore. Maybe I rude and everything. But the truth is, nothing actually happened yet. Your mind created the entire problem, and this happens constantly in modern life. Mental energy is real. People talk about physical energy all the time, but mental energy is just as important. Your brain uses energy every minute, every worry, every fear, every unnecessary thought, every imagined agreement, every fake scenario inside your head. All of it consumes mental energy. That is why some people feel exhausted even after doing nothing at all. Their body rested, but their mind never did. I believe that is one of the biggest hidden problems in modern life. People are mentally overloaded, too much thinking, too much information, too much pressure, too much comparison, and not enough silence, signs that overthinking is draining you. Sometimes people do not even realize they are mentally exhausted. Here are common signs: feeling tired even after sleeping, difficulty focusing, feeling emotionally numb. Small problems feel huge, constant worrying, brain fog, feeling overwhelmed easily, overreacting emotionally, trouble relaxing, difficulty enjoying simple moments. You may look calm outside, but inside your brain feels like it never stops. My first practical solution: separate facts from fear. This changed a lot for me. Most overthinking comes from fear, not reality. For example, Fact, they did not reply yet. Fear, they hate me, they will leave. I ruined everything. Those are not facts. Those are emotional predictions. So I use a simple questions. What is the actual fact right now? Not the story, not the fear, not the imagination, only the fact. This immediately reduces mental pressure because many times your brain is fighting imaginary situations. My second practical solution: move your body immediately. Overthinking becomes stronger when the body stays still far too long, especially lying in bed, sitting alone, scrolling social media, staying inside the same room all day. I strongly recommend when your thoughts become heavy, move, walk outside, stretch, exercise, clean your room, wash dishes, go buy water, do something physically because movement interrupts mental loops. Many problems feel bigger when you sit still, but once you walk, your mind slowly resets. I personally use walking a lot. Sometimes the answer does not appear while thinking. It appears while moving quietly. My third practical solution: stop trying to solve everything at once. This is a huge problem for overthinkers. They try to mentally solve money problems, relationship problems, future problems, career problems, family problems, self-worth problems, all at the same time. No brain can handle that continuously. I suggest this instead. Ask yourself, what is the most important problem right now? Only one, then focus on that one, not 10 problems together. Mental clarity comes from simplification, not from mental chaos. My fourth practical solution: write your thoughts down. Your brain is not designed to store endless thoughts all day. That is why writing helps so much. I recommend simple writing, nothing fancy. Just write, what am I worried about? What am I afraid of? What can I control? What can I not control? What action can I take today? Once thoughts leave your head and enter paper, your brain feels lighter because now your mind is not carrying everything alone. I believe journaling is one of the simplest mental health tools in the world, and it costs almost nothing. My fifth practical solution: reduce information overload. Modern people consume too much information: news, drama, social media, other people's success, other people's relationships, others people lifestyles, and the brain keeps absorbing everything. Eventually, mental exhaustion appears. I recommend reducing unnecessary mental noise, especially before sleep, because what enters your brain before sleeping affects your emotional state deeply. Sometimes your brain is not broken, it is simply overstimulated. Something important I want you to understand. Not every thought deserves attention. This is very important. Many people think if I keep thinking about it, I will solve it. But sometimes thinking more only creates more confusion. Some thoughts are useless, some fears are fake, some worries are temporary, and some problems disappear naturally with time. I learned that peace sometimes comes from letting go, not from solving everything immediately. What you can apply from me. If your mind feels exhausted from overthinking, start with these simple actions. 1. Separate facts from fear. 2. Move your body immediately. 3. Focus on one problem at a time. 4. Write your thoughts down. 5. Reduce unnecessary information. 6. Rest before forcing more thinking. 7. Stop trying to control everything. Even small changes help. Mental recovery happens slowly. It does happen. Benefits you may receive when overthinking decreases. You may notice better sleep, more emotional stability, better focus, more mental clarity, less anxiety, more energy, better decision making, more peace inside your mind, and most importantly, you start living life again instead of mentally surviving it. My thoughts. I believe modern life rewards constant mental activity too much. People feel guilty for resting, guilty for slowing down, guilty for disconnecting. But the brain is not a machine. It needs recovery too. Mental silence is not laziness, it is maintenance. My opponent, I think many emotionally exhausted people are not weak. Their mind is simple, overloaded. Too many thoughts, too many fears, too many responsibilities, too many invisible pressures, and sometimes what they truly need is not motivation. They need mental rest. My advice, if your mind feels heavy today, do not force yourself to solve your entire life tonight. Eat, walk, rest, breathe slowly, sleep properly, then return tomorrow with a calmer mind. Because exalted thoughts usually make everything look worse than it really is. My final suggestion, create small moments where your brain can finally breathe. For example, 10 minutes without your phone, quiet walks, simple exercise, sitting without noise, deep breathing, listening to calm music, watching the sunset quietly. Your brain needs silence too, not just stimulation. Overthinking does not destroy people immediately. It drains them slowly, quietly, daily, until one day they feel emotionally empty. So protect your mental energy carefully because peace of mind is not a luxury anymore. It is survival. Thank you very much.